The Christchurch earthquake occurred on New Zealand at MEDC on the 22nd of February and measured 6.3 on the Richter scale. The earthquake struck 6 miles to the southeast of the centre of Christchurch, New Zealand's second most popular city at the time. The earthquake was caused due to New Zealand's location in comparison to the tectonic plates. The earthquake occurred on a conservative plate boundary where the Pacific plate slid past the Indo-Australian plate in the opposite direction. Though most of the southern island of New Zealand, the two plates grind past each other along the Alpine fault. Now, there were a large number of effects as a result of the earthquake, and these can be distributed into primary and secondary effects. Some of the primary effects included slope failure where reported and liquefaction as well, where water was brought to the surface which made the ground very soft, causing everything from buildings to roads, cars and trees, which would all sink into the ground, which you see in the picture here. The secondary effects then of the earthquake were building infrastructure failure, as nearly all of the buildings were affected, even those that were built to withstand earthquakes previously. Now, this could be because they were already weakened from an earthquake which had previously hit in 2010. Other secondary effects then were water shortages, as water and sewage pipes were ruptured. Also, in total, there was about 181 deaths that were recorded, and around 2,000 people were injured because of the earthquake. Christchurch could also no longer hold the Rugby World Cup matches, so lost the benefits that could have been made from tourism and the income that they could have brought to the area as well. In terms of responses then to the earthquake, international aid was provided in the form of money, which was around $6 to $7 million, and through aid workers as well. Generators were donated and telephone companies established emergency communications and free calls to those that were heavily impacted by the earthquake. A fire ban was also introduced to aid with the limited water supplies that there were because of these ruptured pipes, and to help with the fire and rescue service as well, so they can concentrate on helping people rather than having to put these fires out. In terms of the long-term management then, regular earthquake drills were then carried out with people of Christchurch as well, and land use planning was also brought in, making sure that homes are then no longer built on areas that were seismically dangerous zones.